Oh, you guys, it is October 25th, 2019. I just saw the most bizarre interview I've seen in quite some time. One of the most bizarre of the year. Orlando Scandrick, former longtime Dallas Cowboy, Washington Redskin, Kansas City Chief, and most recently, Philadelphia Eagle, was on Undisputed talking with Skip and Shannon. And holy shit, this dude completely unloaded on the Philadelphia Eagles, and he just gushed over the Dallas Cowboys. He even, at one point during the interview, and guys, I encourage you, if you don't watch Undisputed, I understand, but I encourage you to watch this interview. He even said he regretted leaving Dallas. He regretted being selfish and wanting to go somewhere else. He said he talked to Sean Lee, and he told Sean Lee, man, I should have been like you. I should have just grinded it out. I should have just stuck it out and stuck with this team, because there's nothing like being a Dallas Cowboy. And the last organizations I've been to, I haven't felt like I've been home. When I was in Dallas, I felt like I was at home. Whew. And then at one point in the interview, Orlando said, he basically said, you can't take Howie Roseman's word. And Howie Roseman is the Philadelphia Eagles GM. He said, you can't take his word for anything. He said, if Howie Roseman told him it was raining outside, he would bring a pair of shorts just in case. Whew. Good Lord. Man, Orlando just lambasted them. Then he said he talked to Alshon when the word got out. He said Alshon told him that he didn't say anything about Carson Wentz. Orlando took his word for it. And when you look at the things that were said, I think it was an offensive lineman that actually said that. Now, a lot of speculation, and even I thought it was Alshon Jeffrey, but after going over it again and again and again, I think it was an offensive lineman. I think it was an offensive lineman that leaked that stuff out. And to be quite honest, could have been Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson is notorious for running his mouth. Could have been Lane Johnson. Because the anonymous source said he's always looking for the big play. He doesn't know when to check down to the running back. A wide receiver wouldn't say that. Alshon Jeffrey wouldn't say that. An offensive lineman most certainly would say that. Take that for what you will. But Orlando Scandrick just basically was like, he criticized the Philadelphia Eagles locker room. He was saying they don't know how to handle success. And I agree. When you got Lane Johnson and Jason Kelce after that Super Bowl talking about New England Patriots, they don't have fun. You got to have fun and all this shit. I was like, what? This is a one and done team. Saying shit like that, it's about fun. And then the very next year, the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Win their sixth Super Bowl. You win your first in 50-something years. But that's what happens when it's all about fun. Orlando was like, they don't know how to handle success. He was talking about some of the dudes, they were rookies when they won the Super Bowl with the Eagles. All they know is 13-3, a Super Bowl. They haven't even been through a losing season. So, and Orlando was talking about how, like, you know, it's us against the world, it's this, it's that. We got to pull ourselves together. And it goes much deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Sometimes you have to be realistic and see certain holes within your team. You can't always just pick yourself up. You can't always just say, oh, it's us against the world. That doesn't work all the time. You can't play the underdog every single fucking year. Especially after the year after you win the Super Bowl. You can't play the underdog. And that's what Orlando Scandrick was talking about. You guys, whew, This just gives us more insight in the Philadelphia Eagles dysfunction. It's, the Cowboy fan in me loves the dysfunction, but at the same time, it's sad. It's incredibly sad to see that organization devolve into something like this. To be quite honest, I think they need to think about getting rid of Lane Johnson, because I feel like he's becoming a locker room cancer. I feel like Alshon Jeffrey needs to go somewhere else where he can be happy, because Carson Wentz kind of reminds me of Tony Romo back in the day, zeroing in on his favorite target. That's it. Jason Witten. When you look at Carson Wentz drop back, he's already staring down the person he's going to throw to. And most of the time it's Zach Ertz. Like, the dude, he never fools the defense. Never. I'm telling you, Eagles fans, listen to me. Every time Carson Wentz drops back to pass, he's already eyeing down the receiver that he wants to go to. And most of the time, it's Zach Ertz. Alshon Jeffrey needs to leave, get a fresh start somewhere else. He's 29. He ain't getting any younger. That organization is devolving, and it starts from the top, like what Orlando Scandrick said. Howie Roseman is overrated. I've told you guys this so many times. Doug Peterson is overrated. Frank Reich won them that Super Bowl. Their offensive coordinator. Look what he's doing in Indianapolis now. He's 5-2 with Jacoby Brissett. How in the fuck are you 5-2 with Jacoby Brissett, but with Carson Wentz you're 3-4? And Carson Wentz is much better than Jacoby Brissett. And the thing is, the Philadelphia Eagles has more talent than the Indianapolis Colts. It's all about coaching, man. All about coaching. You guys, Orlando Scandrick it's like he put the death blow to the Philadelphia Eagles. They released him. He goes all in on them. And to be quite honest, I don't know if Jerry is paying Orlando on the side or what. I don't know. But I think Jerry has something to do with this. I think after the Michael Bennett trade, Jerry Jones is exacting his revenge on the Philadelphia Eagles. He really is. I think he's just the Svengali behind all of this. I really do. You guys, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Follow your boy on Instagram, JarrodJohn1991. That's JarrodJohn1991. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.